What's good, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the South Louisiana Dynasty here on Maximum Football 2020 with that PS5, of course. And even though we are undefeated, we're 10-0, facing the 3-7 Dallas Roosters. Actually, 3-8. I'm kind of all over the place. But that being said, so we're in a situation, we're number 5 in the nation right now, which is really good, except for the fact that if the season ended today, we would be left out of the college football playoff, despite the fact that we are undefeated. So we got to continue taking care of business, as well as hope that one of these teams ahead of us in these Power 5 conferences lose their game so that we can get ourselves into this top 4 like we deserve to be. You saw us dominate this season. But with that being said, should be a good one regardless. And if you're excited for it as well, make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you have to be brand new. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hosting the Dallas Roosters. Let's see if we can show why we deserve to be in the college football playoff. Let's get it. So we do end up winning the coin toss, and we will go ahead and allow this Dallas Roosters offense to get the ball first to start this game. And we almost get him to a 3-and-out, but somehow Clowns is able to get himself to reach across that first down marker and keeps the drive alive. So we end up not getting that 3-and-out that we wanted to go ahead and grab for our guys. With that being said, so Clowns will try to drop back on a 3rd and 10. He fumbles the football and is going to give the ball right back over to us. Let's go, baby. And we get some great field position to start off. Very first drive of the game. We're on their side of the 50. Oh, say less. As Matt Looney will end up taking care of the rest. He's going to go ahead, find himself in that end zone real quick. And he's going to go for a South Louisiana touchdown. And the Saints will end up striking first. They will go ahead. We will take this 7-0 lead here as we got that Dallas Roosters team a little bit shooken up. 3-8 so far, and you start like this. Oh, baby, you can't have any of that. But we do end up having a little bit of fight in the matter of fact, as we will end up seeing this was a squad. They're not going to give up as easily. Records don't matter. They're just out here trying to play spoiler as they try to pick up another first down after that big play downfield. But they run the football on us, though. And Jordan Lawrence is just going to go ahead, shut that down. We're going to go ahead. They're going to punt the football right back over to us. But they do a really good job of pinning us deep. I'm not going to lie to you guys. They got us pinned inside the 5-yard line. Got to make sure that we don't end up taking a safety as we get it out to our tight end, Harrison. But that's not going to be a huge gain for us. What will be a huge gain, though, that pass interference, give us a little bit more breathing room to work with. But got to try to pick up this first down here as well. 3rd and 15. But Nate Ross. Oh, Nate Ross. Oh, Nate Ross down the sideline. And it's going to be good for a touchdown. South Louisiana, baby. Let's go, man. 14-0 lead, and we just had ourselves a 96-yard drive, my guy. So I love to see that. And gets us a 14-0 lead here. We aren't even done with the first quarter. We're going to keep slicing and dicing. Matt Looney also going to be able to get to the outside. And listen, man, I'm not saying that we deserve to be in that college football playoff. But what I will say, though, is that the way that we're playing right now, it's how a team in the top 5, team that should be in that top 4, that's how they dominate opponents who are simply aren't on their level right now. And we're certainly making a case here in this first quarter. Still up 21-0 as of right now. As we'll go ahead, see what this quarterback's got for us. They handed up the middle to Flott, and hey, it was some tough running room, but they found a way to pick up that first down nonetheless. And it keeps the chains going. We'll see if luck can strike twice for them, though, as they got another 3rd and long coming up here. Clowns under shotgun, going to go ahead, drop back to pass, going to try to throw it over to the left-hand side, but it's incomplete. Lonnie Connor going to go up in there and make sure that pass is deflected away. It will make it 4th down. They will punt this football back over to us. A little bit of a short punt, but we got a tad bit of space to work with. And Tyler Tucker, he's going to find the crease, gets to the middle of the field, and no one is between him and that end zone, baby. Touchdown, Saints. And we take ourselves yet another lead here, man. And we give ourselves a 28-0 lead here. Let's go, baby. So 28-0 here in this second quarter. And we are just dominating these guys for the time being. We'll see if we can keep it up, though. Let's try to make sure we keep that goose egg on the board while it still matters. As, wow, Fault. I see you with that little hurdle action right there in order to pick up that 1st down. I can't even be mad at it. That's some good stuff right there. As we go offsides. Okay. Don't know why we went offsides there. But I guess that's that lack of discipline. We're still, a not as talented team as maybe some of those teams that are also in that top 5 of us. So we're going to make mistakes every once in a while. But, hey, the team plays hard. They're coached pretty well. And on a 3rd and 10, I don't know why they try to throw the curls. The curls for the girls. They ain't got no girls here, man. They ain't got no girls here, man. Not on that play. Only a 5-yarder. And they punt this football back over to us. They kick it to Tyler Tucker, who's already got a touchdown off of a punt return. He's trying to make it number 2, though. Gets it to the outside. Can he get there? He is going to. One man might catch him, though. But it runs out of real estate, though. Touchdown, South Louisiana. And the Saints come back at it again with the white vans. Another touchdown for us. We're up 35-0 right now. We're not even in halftime right now. That's the sad part. These guys are just simply down horrendous right now as they're trying to pick up the pieces here. 3rd and 5. Clounce does do a nice job of avoiding the blitz. It actually picks up some nice yards on the ground. Gets across the 40-yard line before he does end up being tackled. They will end up taking their first time out of this first half. As we fast forward to 3rd and 9. It should be an obvious passing play, but you never know with this Dallas squad. It's now 3rd and 9. Clowns going to go ahead, running up the middle to Flaunt, who gets lit up like a Christmas tree. And he's going to be a little shaken up here, man. Going to lose out on a few plays. So should be back in this game as Anderson throwing deep downfield. He's got a man. He's got Tyler Tucker. So he scores twice off of the punt return. He's also going to go ahead on top of that and get himself a little bit of a receiving touchdown. And listen, man, this game was obviously barbecue chicken. Look at this blowout. 70-3 was how much we won by. We only passed the ball 8 times. We ran 20 total offensive plays, you guys. And we found a way to score 70 points. It was a full team effort. Defense played great. The offense, when they were actually on the field, they played great. And then our special teams were just fantastic as well. Outgained them in basically every category. We only had 7 first downs, though. But, I mean, first downs don't count when you're getting in that end zone, baby. And we're 11-0, which does go ahead and put us just 1 win away from having our perfect regular season the first time in this series. So we get ready to go ahead and move on out to our last regular season game. I didn't want to end on a 70-3 game, especially when it wasn't really a game at all. Now, you notice that, between us, Austin, Blacksburg, Detroit, and Eugene, nobody in the top 5 lost, but there was a little bit of a change. We did move back ahead of the Austin Hawks. We are now the number 4 ranked team in the nation. I still think that one of these 4 teams has to lose for us to get into the college football playoff. I think it is setting up that way personally, but that being said, I do like the amount of respect that we are receiving just for the fact that we are even in this conversation to begin with. And then on top of that, we do also end up getting ourselves another prospect to join the squad. 3-star defensive lineman Damari Doris, 6'1", 349 pounds, the Pineville, Louisiana product. Gonna be joining the squad, man, so I certainly do really like to see that. I really love how this team is coming together. We got a bunch of solid players joining our team next season. But the way that we see it, though, we are one game away from having a perfect regular season. And whether we do end up making it to the college football playoff or not, that should still be a huge accomplishment. So we'll see if we can finish it off against our rival, the North Louisiana Eagles. And if we can't, that will be a great accomplishment for our program. I hope you're enjoying this content. By the way, smash that like button, hit subscribe. Let's see if we can do what we just did to the Dallas Roosters. Let's see if we can do it against our rivals as well. So with that being said, we are simply just one game away from perfection. But with that being said, though, this North Louisiana squad, even though they might not have had as successful of a season as we currently got going on right now, it is still a rivalry game. And some crazy things have happened on that rivalry game. So can't take them for granted. Gotta give them everything that we got. And Penny sure is trying to do just that. Trying to throw it out to his outlet receiver. But we end up covering that pretty quickly. We do end up forcing that incompletion. So defense did its job. We're off to a great start. We'll see if Matt Looney can do the same for us. Get to that outside. He's got some room to work with. One man left to beat. He gets by that defender. And Matt Looney taking one to the house for the home crowd. Touchdown, South Louisiana. And the Saints jump to a 7-0 lead here. As we'll see Isaiah Penny trying to go to work here. They had a little bit of a drive going on their first possession. We'll see if they can have better results here. This time around, it's Isaiah Penny running for his life. Gets lit up like a Christmas tree. Gerald Penny laid down that lumber. And still ended up picking up that first down. They get to that 34-yard line. As Penny will drop back again. Trying to throw over the middle. And listen, Deloche made the catch. I'm not going to lie to you, but Rowell just straight up decked that guy. I'm surprised he didn't fumble that football. It honestly should have been. It would have for a lot of receivers. But that being said, though, North Louisiana, our rivals, are going to get a long touchdown pass on us here. And they go ahead and even it up here. And it's all tied up at 7 apiece here. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Rivalry games. The emotion of college football taking over, or they came in as a big underdog. That being said, though, they are giving us everything we could handle here in this first quarter. All tied at 7, though. But it won't take too terribly long, I don't think, to take the lead. I thought we were going to break that to the crib, to be honest with y'all. But we're still all tied at 7. We get some great field position to work with. Let's see if we can take advantage of it as Anderson, he's going to drop back here. He's got a scramble out to the right-hand side. Going to throw on the run and finds Tyler Tucker once again. Able to pick up that first down. We'll see if we can get another one. We got a 3rd and long here as Anderson does have plenty of time in the pocket. Gets it out to the star tight end, Nate Ross. And Nate Ross going to do what he do, man. He finds that end zone. Just too athletic of a tight end. Absolute matchup problem. It's going to be another touchdown for us here, man. We're up 14-7. We end up striking back. We'll see if we can do the same against this North Louisiana squad. They're looking to get some more points on the board. 1st and 20. As Penny looking around, dropping back. He's looking, facing some pressure. He's fumbles the football, though, and let's go, baby. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. We might have a little bit of trouble getting it in that end zone, though. Got it to a 3rd and goal. Let's see if we can do what we do, man. Trying to hand it off to Matt Looney. But Matt Looney is going to end up running right into a wall, though. And so we had the ball to start inside their 10-yard line. We started in a goal line situation. And we're not going to be able to come away with a touchdown. That breaks my heart a little bit, to be honest with you guys. But we will end up at least bringing in a field goal. We do at least make it a 2-possession game. As we will get started here. 17-7 affair as Isaiah Penny hitting Mount over on that crosser. Some pretty tight coverage that we end up having, but did a really good job with that concentration. Picks up the first down. It's now going to be a 2nd and 10. As Penny looking around, dropping back. He makes one guy miss. Going to try to get to the outside. And Penny also going ahead and picking up a first down as well. So 3rd and long coming up for us here is Isaiah Penny going to go to work here in the shotgun. He's got a 5-wide set to go work with here. Penny facing some pressure. He's going to try to run for the first down marker. He's still on his feet and will finally be brought down at around the 35. Got to do a better job. Got to get some more spies in here. Although Isaiah Penny doing a nice job working the legs. It's now 3rd and 9 again. Penny dropping back, facing a ton of pressure. Gonna throw this one towards the end zone. He's got a man, but we do end up deflecting it away at the last second. We will force him to punt this football away. It results in a touchback. So we will end up starting this drive on the 20-yard line. Matt Looney going right back to work once again. It leads to yet another first down. It's now 3rd and 18. Anderson in the shotgun. Got a ton of work to do. Anderson looking around, trying to make something shake here. Throwing it down the field. And look who makes a big catch in double coverage. Davy Smalls playing big right there, man. It ends up in a 2nd and 8. Trying to throw quickly. Jake Michaels making some moves. Making it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Louisiana. What a throw by Damian Anderson. Knowing that he was going to get hit on that throw, he did his job. Get into the end zone. And we're just doing some great work right now as Matt Looney will go ahead and pick up yet another first down for us on the ground. We're really looking to separate ourselves here in the second quarter. As we go 5 wide here on the next play, they send some blitzers from the safety position. Anderson looking over the left-hand side. I don't know what Anderson was doing there, but that throw simply wasn't it. I was trying to hit that slant receiver that was across from him, and it just wasn't a great throw at all. But you know what, though? 4th and 10. We're slightly out of field goal range, so we're going to try to go for it here on first down as Nate Ross. He had the ball in his hands, but it ends up being a turnover on downs. He drops it. And so, North Louisiana, they don't get any points from that, but it is a little frustrating. We had a pretty solid drive going there and just couldn't do anything with it. Matt Looney, though, will make us forget about that real quick as he gets yet another massive run on the outside, making some dudes miss in the process. And it does end up being yet another touchdown for the South Louisiana Saints. And we'll go ahead and make it a 31-7 affair. Is now Matt Looney doing the work, getting some touchdowns, getting us that bigger lead. Isaiah Penny, though, he's not going to, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, we need to get some more spies in there, because he's not really killing us with the passing game all that much, besides that long touchdown pass that he's had. But what he is doing, he's doing a good job of avoiding that pressure. And listen, I mean, if he's cool with, like, taking these big hits, he's not like he's sliding down either. Like, he is taking some shots. Like, I'm sure, like, they have to be wearing on him eventually. As Penny will drop back again, probably will go ahead and scramble. No, he actually throws it, but it's intercepted by Gerald Perry. Only has to beat the quarterback. He cannot catch him. And Gerald Perry is going to end up finding himself in the end zone. Touchdown, South Louisiana. And how about that? A pick six. We finally force another mistake. And we do go ahead and make this a 38-7 affair. As now this North Louisiana offense is back out on the field once again. Penny dropping back, going to go ahead and scramble once more and picks up yet another first down on the ground. Does manage to pick up a good chunk of yardage. And listen, at this point, we're up by 31. So, I mean, if they just want to try to run, he wants to run for his life, he's more than welcome to, as long as we don't get beat deep. You know, we really do got that clock on our side right now as they try to continue to march downfield. The Eagles looking to soar on this drive. 2nd and 4. Penny going to face some pressure, though. Going to try to throw deep downfield, and look at that. Makes the catch. LaRue gets in there, and it's going to be brought down all the way at the 1-yard line. In North Louisiana, there's an opportunity for them to go ahead, add a couple points on the board. See if they got to get a touchdown, though. Field goal wouldn't necessarily help them that much. And look at that. Penny tries to run for the end zone. It doesn't work out for them. And they will actually end up settling for a field goal. I guess it would go ahead and make it a 4-possession. Well, still make it a 4-possession. That's the thing. It would still be a 4-possession game. So I don't know why they didn't just go for it. But, hey, it's whatever, man. We're still up 38-10. We still got a really nice lead to work with right now as we go ahead and get ready to accept this kickoff. Tyler Tucker has been kind of held pretty quiet so far on the day. You know, not as explosive as what he was in the Dallas matchup. But that might be changing. Oh, I thought he was going to break. I really did think he was going to break that. But, hey, great field position to work with, though. We're going to be starting on the 43-yard line as Anderson is going to throw it out to the outside. Matt Looney got some space to work with, and we'll end up picking up a first down in the process. So now 2nd and 4 coming up for him, and Anderson just going to go ahead and keep it himself. We haven't seen Anderson do terribly much with his legs, but he does manage to go ahead, pick up a first down, but eventually we got to continue to throw that football as well. We got 3rd and long waiting for us as Anderson, we're going to go over the middle, gets it out to Davy Smalls. And Davy Smalls playing big, just making some good key catches here on 3rd downs. And those 3rd down conversions are going to go ahead and lead us to some touchdowns as Matt Looney is going to go ahead, punch it in the end zone for us here. And like I said, this game was barbecue chicken for us. They gave us some fight. It was closer than what the score said because they put up more of a fight in like the first quarter and a half, but we ended up taking over. They did a real good job passing the football. Only 9 for 24, but 254 yards. We only had 191 yards through the air, but that ground game was the difference. 264 yards on the ground versus North Louisiana's 150 plus. We had a similar number of net yards, but at the end of the day, we were just better in the red zone. We were finishing drives, and North Louisiana wasn't. That's why they're 5-7, and we're going to end up finishing at least this regular season undefeated, which is I love to see. It keeps us in that college football playoff hunt. So how about this, fellas? We, in just our 2nd year in this dynasty, we are 12-0. And we're 1 win away from potentially making it to the college football playoff. Granted, I think we might need a tad bit of help just because we're from a smaller conference. But that being said, though, it's just not something that we can worry about right now. We just got to worry about the team that's right in front of us right now. We got the Philadelphia Dragons in the next episode. A game that is going to go ahead and decide who is going to go play, who's going to be the National Athletic Conference champion. So it should be a good one. Make sure you go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe. You have to be brand new as well, as we got a top 25 matchup in that next episode. I really do love to see that. With that being said, this is John J. Gaming on the mic signing off. I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.